Go, let's talk it. Make sure I got everything. Go, let's talk it, baby. It was a robbery last night. It was a main robbery last night. Vergil Ortiz got his ass whipped and went to the hospital. Let's talk it. Let's talk it. You understand me? No hypothetical, nothing. You know what I mean? My mouth dried in the motherfucker, so you know, it might sound like a hick nigga, you understand me? But yeah, Broski got exposed. This shit so WWE, man. Like it's crazy. It's so WWE to me. You see how Turkey and Oscar De La Hoya was on the mound and shit. They was talking. That shit crazy. They talking like they on some motherfucker. Like they wrestlers. One nigga think he Hulk Hogan, other nigga think he Paul Bearer. You understand me? That shit was crazy yesterday. I ain't never seen nothing like that. You know, they forced that Vergil Ortiz went so Bud Crawford can get that. Like this shit so rigged, man. This shit bad. It's bad for the sport of boxing, man. And Turkey is now he's not overpaying these fighters. Like he ain't giving these fighters nothing. And where's the love? They ain't pushing no notifications out. Usually popping. What's up, y'all? What's up? They robbed the shit out of Vergil yesterday, y'all. He punched Vergil yesterday. I don't know how Vergil like yo. Like I keep telling y'all that this judging should be crazy. This judging should be crazy. That shit was so WWE yesterday. When you seen Turkey and Oscar up there already setting up a fight and then talking about the same card, like that shit. Like one person looked at like Turkey looked at like Paul Bearer and motherfucking Oscar thought he was Hulk Hogan and shit. Know what I mean? We watched Vergil get his ass whipped. We watched Vergil get destroyed yesterday. You understand me? He better stay away from Bud Crawford. Listen, Vergil Ortiz better stay away from Bud, Boots, Erickson Lubin. Better stay away from who up there. Who else up there? You better stay away from all the. Man, you ain't even got to be a top guy at 154. Charlo, he better stay away from everybody. You understand me? But Bud Boots, Charlo, put it down. They gonna put it down. Uh, like this shit. So like, ain't nobody at 154. Everybody talking. Everybody at one. Ain't nobody at 154. You got these judges robbing motherfuckers. They already setting up fights. Like, bro, Bohachuk beat the shit out of Vergil yesterday, yo. Like that robbery was so like you already seen it. We already seen the contract, the verbal contract was agreed upon once soon Turkey and Oscar hit that motherfucking podium and was talking all that stupid dumb shit. You understand me? Like it'd be crazy here, y'all. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Well, I need y'all to walk with me, man. I need y'all to talk to me. I like to stretch my legs. I like to touch the people, you know. You feel me? Let y'all touch the people. I can go talk sports in my car in my house, but I like to touch the people. So everybody in my city know who I am. So but let's get to back to boxing. Like Virgil, man, Virgil got exposed. The first knockdown was a knockdown. It wasn't a slip. He got knocked down. Then he got knocked down again. He was trying to say it was a slip. Nah, Virgil got exposed. The first round, yeah, he looked great. He looked great during the first round. And in some moments, he looked great. It was good boxing. But he wasn't hurting the guy. He wasn't hurting Bohachuk, you know. And during the times he did, he couldn't finish it. Like I said, the first round, his performances was cool, but he, once he fight a technician is over. So, like I say, Vergil Ortiz better stay away from Bud Crawford. He better stay away from Boots Ennis. He better stay away from Charlo, Erison Lubin. He need to stay away from him. One thing I can respect about him, he got heart like Devin Haney. Devin Haney has a lot of heart. He got a lot of heart like Devin Haney, but if he can keep his pace up like how he do it on every first round, like the first round, he looked great. Some rounds he looked great. Especially when he was in the pocket. And how he was absorbing the shots and shooting back. He was doing good. I can't take that from him. That's one thing I can't take from him. But every fighter get hit, so that's why I be hating when people say, "Oh, a lot of fighters get hit too much." No, you got some fighters that get hit too much, and you got some fighters that gloves. They be hitting a lot of the glove. And we be thinking, no, they be getting punched on the whole time. They don't. It just be hitting the glove. So um, that's how I look at that situation. But he did get hit too much. And one thing I witness and I see with Vergil Ortiz is when he spar, the bridge of his nose always get cut. And to me, this is a fact to me, and for a lot of people in boxing, like a lot of fighters, we all know that getting cut under the eyebrow, etc., certain things is bad. You know what I mean? It's bad. When you get cuts under your eyes and shit, and on the bridge of your nose is bad in boxing because that's going to always, every time you get punched, it's going to open up. And one thing I learned about Virgil is when he spar, they put that dash over his nose, and it's like every time he fight, that dash open up, and that's bad. That's bad for him. Because even he can put on a good performance. Once a person see that, they're gonna be like, "Damn, like yo, look at him." You know, he damaged goods. They damaged goods. Yeah, I gotta praise the Lord, man. I walking by this park, you just see this glass just sticking out, man. These kids can get hurt, you know. And for the kids too, But yeah, but with Virgil, the top guys at 154, how would he look in the ring with them guys? He's gonna get stopped. He's gonna get stopped. If Bohachuk hit you like that and you dropping, like, come on, and then he send you to the hospital after, like Virgil went to the hospital, y'all. He went straight to the hospital. Bohachuk sent his ass straight to the hospital. So fighting a Bud Crawford with loaded gloves is going to end your career. Fighting a young Boots Ennis is going to end Virgil's career. Fighting the Charlo is gonna end Virgil's career. You understand me? Like they beat the shit out of Virgil. Yeah, Bohachuk got robbed. That shit was crazy, Deezy. They robbed the shit out of him. Yo, he was beating the shit out of Virgil. Only round I give Virgil was the first round. You understand me? He looked good in the first round. But after that, he just was ass. He was getting punished. You know, Bohachuk was doing any dirty. He was punishing him. was getting him out of here. Like them punches was crazy, but he was shooting back. I like how Virgil was absorbing some shots, shooting them back. It shows me that he got a chin, you know. So he got the dog in him. Virgil definitely got the dog in him. I can't take that from Virgil though. I'd be a lying sack of shit if I say Virgil ain't got the dog in him, because he do. He do. Virgil definitely got the dog in him. But that was a robbery, man. Like I said, I knew it was, I knew. Listen, the reason I said I knew they was gonna try and give him that fight. Once I seen Turkey, he fucking boxing up. He come out there with Oscar De La Hoya, and the shit looked like it was WWE, bro. Like you just see him like they seen Oscar raise, hey, you made it so he like he was fucking Hulk Hogan and Turkey looking like Paul Bearer and shit. Like, bro, Turkey bad for boxing. Turkey bad for boxing. Turkey talking about everybody talking about he overpaying these fighters. How you overpaying these fighters, right? When Bud just made 2.5 million, bro. You know what he did? Like he was making that money at Top Rank. He made 10 million fighting David Amnesia. You understand? He deserved like he should at least he should be a 10 million fighter right now. Like, bro, that shit looked the fake as shit, right? He said me right before the fight, right before the Virgil fight, they come out there, they talk that bullshit, talking about Bud and Ortiz and Shakur and Zapata on the same card. Virgil win the day. Like, y'all forced that win. We watched the robbery. And he was beating the shit out of Virgil, man. Bo and Check deserve a rematch. He was beating the shit out of Virgil. But they not gonna push that. You understand? They not gonna push that shit. They gonna push Bud and Ortiz, and it's gonna be an easy victory for Bud. I like Bud in that fight. If Virgil knock Bud out, I'm gonna be disappointed. Ain't no way in hell Virgil should do some shit like that. Virgil Ortiz overrated, man. He ducked Boots. He ducked Stanley Onis. How many times he was supposed to fight Stanley Onis and they kept not being pushing that fight back because supposedly he was hurt. I don't look at it like that. 'Cause like I say, man, I know Verge was damaged goods because the bridge of his nose, like when he sparred, that shit always busts open. Like I said, Bud got 2.5 million, bro. They showed the status what every fighter got paid. Remember when Bud was on the with BLK when he got 10 million. Broner got some bread, but Broner never got the chance to fight on BLK Prime. But Bud did. He fought Dave Amnesia and got that 10 million and shit. I remember that because Dave got paid like 4 million and shit. That's why I was like, all right, it's cool. Bud made his 10 million. No, that's what he should have stayed at. But with this fight, you get what he got paid 2.5 million. Um, Madrimov got paid like 750 some thousand and shit. Big Baby Miller made like four. Yeah, Big Baby Miller made 450 million. Andy Ruiz made 1 million. Like the shit was weird to me. You know, that shit was weird to me. You know, Turkey should be like really clean, like socking into these niggas' pockets the way they talking about. You understand? How you doing? How you doing, y'all? You know, that was crazy. But Verge. Then y'all seen Leo versus Lopez versus Leo. That knockout was mean, man. That knockout was mean. But when I was watching that fight, when I was breezing back and forth, when I was watching Bendejo Lopez versus Leo, it looked like Lopez just was talking to him like, "Yo, set up the shot like this." Like I don't know. I just it looked like I want y'all to rewatch that fight and let me know if I'm wrong or not, because I'm gonna make a video about it. You know, just like I'm gonna make a video about this robbery and this turkey bat for boxing, because this shit looking so WWE. But it looked like Lopez just kept whispering in Leo ear, telling him, "Yo, I'm gonna leave this open, punch me right here and shit." And when that knockout happened, I was like, "Damn, he could have got up, but that shit was crazy." Man, you get your nut. Cop yourself some meth, nigga. Hell you talking about? But yeah, though, And Turkey just shot the fuck out, man. Turkey doing too much. He's doing too much right now, you know. You know, it's good to have the money and the advisors to have the money for the fights people want to see. But every fighter got, but every promoter really got that. You understand me? It's all about fighters dealing with certain promoters. You understand me? And and it's just crazy. It's just crazy how, nah, it's just crazy. You know, because all I can say, he ain't put on one big fight yet. Everybody keeps saying Turkey putting on these big fights. What big fight he put on? I ain't seen no big fight yet. The only biggest fight I ever seen so far, PBC put him on. You understand? Al Heyman gave us Tank and Ryan, right? Al Heyman gave us Spence and Bud, right? Al Heyman gave us Canelo and Charlo, right? You understand me? Al Heyman gave us David Benavidez, Boo Boo Andre, David Benavidez, Kalen Plant, Canelo, Caitlin Plant. You understand me? Like PBC did that shit. Al Heyman did that shit. Yeah, boxing took a loss last night, man. I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit because you ain't had to rob that guy like that, man. You ain't had to rob him like that. That shit was corny. That shit was corny. But I like no. That's the fight they gonna make. That's the fight that's gonna happen. So we gonna see. We gonna see this time. You know, like I said, Bud against Ortiz. I like Bud in that fight. 'Cause the way they just did their bow and check, man. Damn, Virgil, you know you got your ass with. Virgil, you know you got your ass with, man. That's crazy, bro. Dang, that this shit remind me of Rolly when he fought Barroso, when he fought the old guy and the old guy whooped his ass, and Tony Weeks stopped the fight on that corny shit. Every, that robbery remind me of that, yo. Yo, like we literally seen that shit. Then the scorecards, one judge had it 113, 113. Then the other two, Tim Watson felt them motherfuckers had it like what? It was 112 to 114. Like what the fuck? Like how? 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 That's impossible, bro. That's impossible for any scorecards to be judged like that, bro. They need to let us independent content creators be judges in fights. Why? Because we not biased. I ain't worrying about. I love the sport of boxing. You understand me? I'm a score it the correct way. I'm a score it the right way. That shit was crazy. You understand me? Like that shit crazy. Nah, but the point I'm making is it was on PBC. You understand me? The shit was on PBC. They all keep saying Turkey be making these big fights, and all of the big fights was broadcasted on PBC that since we've been seeing. You understand? I ain't see Turkey put on one big fight card. You put on a big card. It was a stacked card. That's not what I mean. But if you want to say it was a stacked card, that's all I can say. You know, putting on a big fight is like putting on Canelo and David Benavidez. You understand me? Or um, Boots and Bud, or motherfucking Tank and Shakur. You understand me? I'm just saying, out of all of the promoters, who put on the biggest card so far was PBC. Because everybody keeps screaming, "Oh, Turkey put on all the he put on all the big fights." And when you look at the fights, you're like, "Whoa, what big fight you put on, Turkey?" You understand me? Like you coming in here fucking boxing up. I mean, I ain't lying because that the stunt they pulled yesterday fucked it up. It was so WWE to me. That shit was WWE to me, man. You know, a good fighter got robbed. You know, a good fighter got robbed. You know, back to back fights, we seen two fighters get exposed. You know, one couldn't do it with loaded gloves, and this fighter, like, he got his ass whipped. He beat the dog shit out of Virgil yesterday. You understand? The guy, he like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know. I want to be a motherfucking judge. that- I mean, to judge these fights because it'd be crazy. These judges be wrong, yo. Like they like it's bad for boxing the way they be judging these fights, man. And how they be having a wild Marty, you know. But I respect the guy who had it a draw. At least he ain't, he scored to the draw because he probably felt all right. He probably got dropped. All right, Virgil probably was winning these rounds, but the knockdown happened. But he got up and he still did. Virgil still did a lot to win the round. All right, I can respect that from the judge. That scorecard was 113, 113. I can respect that if he said, yeah, the two rounds where the 8-10 happened is Virgil was winning the rounds. The only thing that happened was a knockdown. All right, I can respect that. But for the other judges to say 12, 14, nah, I can't respect that. That's corny. That's a robbery. Because the world seen it. We seen it. Virgil was getting his ass whipped. You understand me? So it makes no way in hell y'all gonna rob that man. Yo, that's crazy. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. And shout out to Bohachuk. I respect you. You got a fan right here. I'm gonna watch your fights from now on. And that's how I'm gonna support you. Whenever you fight, I'm gonna support you by watching your fights. If I ever run into you, man, I run into you. But besides that, I love to give you an interview, because that was a fucking robbery. Yeah, Bug got exposed. The motherfucking gloves. You understand me? I'm not. See me. I'm not worried about Madrimal. He should have got Madrimal off out of here. But sometimes you get them fights where it ain't ring rust. Sometimes you just get them fights where you just go 12 and you don't get a knockout. You understand me? Sometimes your plan won't go according to plan. Only the reason I say Bud got exposed because y'all see with the gloves. I'm talking the glove shit. You see it with the gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. All right, 8-4, 8-4, cool. I had it like, yeah, you could say 8-4, 7-3. How I had it because I only gave Virgil that I gave Virgil the first round. I'm like, because that's the best round he looked good in. And what round was it? What round was it the third or the fourth I gave him? No, I gave Virgil like 3 rounds, but 8-4 cool. 8-4 sound cool. But I gave it to Bohachuk, man. Like he won that fight clearly. He won that fight, motherfucker, clearly. He won that fight clearly. I don't know how. Like, dang, that shit was crazy. That was fucked up. But he knew it was gonna happen too. Like we all knew it was gonna happen because we ain't never seen no shit. You come out here, you make a statement, and the statement you made, now you're gonna stand by it because you're gonna stamp it and you're gonna make sure we get that Virgil and Crawford by the end of the year. So, you know, we already know that shit gonna happen. So we're gonna get the Virgil Crawford, Shakur Zapata this year by the end of the year. So, but November, December, we should get that fight. So no, that's the next card they're gonna have lined up. So the way I'm looking at it, they probably have Boots on that card too. You know, so how we can rank this shit, y'all, right? So we can see what it's gonna probably be Shakur, or it's gonna be Bub versus Ortiz, Shakur versus Cepeda. Who they gonna give us with Boots? They gonna give us Boots and Connor Ben, or they probably just give us Boots and Madrimov to have Boots go up to 154. Bug he gonna beat the shit out of Ortiz. Bug gonna beat Ortiz. I just said it. Ortiz better stay away from Bud, Boots, Charlo, even Irison Lubin, Fendora, and Fendora a tall giraffe looking motherfucker. You understand? He better stay away from him. Said Buzz, nah, I ain't got Bud beating Boots. I ain't got Bud beating Boots. That young boy special, man. When y'all watch it, Phenom, man, like back in 90 and 91, when you seen Roy Jones, you seen something. You like, damn. When you seen Tyson first fight, you was like, damn. You know, Pretty Boy had to grow on you. You understand me? Like Pretty Boy, like you had to be alive at the time. You understand me? And now y'all get to see a fighter that his performances be so crazy, but he's guaranteed his knockout ratio is there. You understand me? We just let commentators tell us something different, and that's why I say be a lot of commentator fighters out here. A commentator to build you up. Like for instance, Jabril Matiste. I watch all these commentators trying to push the narrative, saying that he's the boogeyman at 140, that he's this, he's that. And I even told my son, watch when I get my son on his live. Everything I'm telling y'all, watch me tell him and watch what he say. I kept telling my son, I said, yo, T.O. will beat the shit out of Suburban Batiste. Why? 'Cause all you need is a boxer. As long as the person that can box and that's a technician, they can beat it. And but Lamb Pro went in there, he outboxed him. You understand? He outboxed him, beat the shit out of Suburban Batiste, man. He took that shit. Suburban Batiste thought he was a reggaeton artist. That motherfucker performing, like he performed like for 15 minutes. Oh, Boots got that killer instinct. Boots nice. But that's why I say it might be Boots and Matt. They probably do a Boots Magic off on that card. That's what it might be looking like. Yo, Boots nice, man. Boots, y'all don't know. You seen what he did to Roman Villa? Do y'all know who the fuck Roman Villa is? You understand? Like Roman be smoking shit. Roman Villa be smoking shit, man. You see what he did to Artemado Alvarez? You see when he did Castillo Claxton? Yo, he beat the shit out of him. You see we did a Sergio Lipinus? Do y'all know that all the names I'm saying right here that Boots just fought? These are top killers. These are top niggas that was in everybody sanctioned. They was ranked number 1, 2, and 3. You understand? Stone cold killers. You understand? But a lot of people don't know them because these commentators not and these boxing analysts, they not talking about these fighters. So when you hear these fighters' names, we be like, oh, them niggas corny. We don't know them niggas, of course. But when you go do your research and your history on them, you be like, damn, these niggas were some monsters. They were some real killers. But they force us to believe these other corny ass fighters, and they don't even be that, bro. That's why I be laughing at people. Bud ain't a better finisher than Boots. He couldn't even finish the Madrimov drive, bro. He's not like Bud depends on them loaded raps. He depends on his hand raps too much. If you know anything about boxing, you've been watching Bud. You know at 135 he wasn't knocking niggas out like that. At 140 he wasn't doing that. When he came to 147, ever since he been at 147 fucking with Snack, but ever since he been at 147, his gloves been busting. We always everybody knew that. You understand me? The only time we seen that they didn't bust was in the Spence fight. You understand? But besides the Spence fight, y'all seen it in the Madrimov fight because y'all always be thinking people be on some conspiracy theorist type shit when it's not. It just be actual facts. You understand me? And just like actual facts, they said Madrimov had 300 amateur fights. I just posted up on the shorts. He never had 300 amateur fights. He only had 78 amateur fights. People got to make it make sense. We let these niggas pull the wool over our eyes and lie to us. And people be riding so hard without knowing the knowledge, and that be fucked up because they be blind following. You understand me? When you pull the curtain back and you expose the people when they see the truth, it fucks them up in the head. They be like, damn, I was on some dumb shit the whole time. You know what I mean? That shit be crazy. That shit be crazy. That shit be crazy and stupid. You know what I mean? That everybody always, oh, Bud this, Bud that. Bud ain't fight nobody. You understand? Who the fuck he ever fought? You're only giving the Spence name. We take Spence name out of the equation. We're going to take Porter name because we seen he didn't hurt Porter. You understand? We watch he didn't hurt Porter. And Kenny Porter is cool as shit with Bud and Bo, man. We watched the robbery right in front of our face. You know what I mean? Like that shit be crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit be crazy. And watch they gonna give him this motherfucking Virgil fight. We all just watched Virgil get his ass whipped. Virgil just got his ass whipped. So you know we about to feel like this shit about to get crazy, man. This shit be stupid sometimes though. You know? But saying Bud a better finisher than Boots, you must slip and bump your motherfucking head. Cause Bud running from Boots. You know what I'm saying? I bet you any man Bud told Turkey to never bring up Boots' name. You understand me? Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Like this shit be crazy. But like I said, be a lot of nut huggers. Bud got a lot of nut huggers out this motherfucker. So you know niggas gonna hug on his nuts crazy. Y'all talking Magic Mall. Listen, there will never be another Pitbull. Tank made Pitbull a star. Y'all looking at Madrimov. Y'all think Bud gonna make Madrimov a star, right? Y'all gonna put Madrimov in the ring with Boots, and Boots gonna fuck his whole life up. Boots gonna beat the shit out of him, and get him out of here. Know what I mean? And get him right the fuck up out of here. You gonna get him right the fuck up out of here. And people keep saying, "Oh, 154 is stacked." Who the fuck had 154 really, bro? Oh, Fendora. You got Fendora over there with the belts, right? You got Charlo with champion recess, right? You got overrated Tim Zoo, right? Bohachuk just lost, right? You got Vergil Ortiz, right? Harrison Lubin, right? Who the fuck at 154? Um, like, what heavy hitters is at 154 besides Charlo? Fendora, he jelly inside. Fendora jelly. We just watched Virgil jelly. You understand? Harrison Lubin jelly. He's cool, you know, especially in sparring and in the gym and all that. But you know, he jelly. It's like when he come out, he don't really perform how he perform in the gym when he be sparring. Cause when he be sparring, he be beating the shit out of niggas. But when he just get in the ring, it's like he don't carry the same momentum. But you know he can still turn it up whenever he feel like. But besides them names, bro, who the fuck there? Nobody's, man. Nobody. When you got a bunch of young killers that's at 147, you could afford all your mandatories at 147. Bro, you the guy, you the man. Now, listen, soon he became two-time undisputed when he cheated to do that shit. He could have grew up and became a moneymaker, but he didn't. He ran because he seen a young lion, a young fucking lion, a young tiger, a fucking renegade sitting there ready to take his food and eat it. Yeah, I got a feeling it probably be standing on as a motherfucking Connor Ben. Cause I wouldn't want to see Boots on that motherfucking Bud Crawford Ortiz card. I wouldn't want to see him now, cause he his own main event. You understand? That nigga sell more tickets than Bud, and I dare motherfucker say he don't, cause Bud do not sell tickets. Fuck they talking about? And nigga, Boots sell. That nigga bought a mill with some change back. You understand? Like I tell people, that's a young star. That's the next young star. Besides Canelo and Tank, the niggas like the real pound for pound kings of this shit. There's only two pound for pound kings of this shit. It's Canelo and Tank. And besides them two, Boots is the next up. Boots is the next up. Know what I mean? No, Ryan always gonna be there. Ryan be knocking that shit out the park. Ryan is a superstar in his own right. Though, but I'm talking about everybody with donuts. Everybody that got a powdered donut. You know? Except for Canelo. You know, Canelo got two losses, but that nigga still pound for pound, you know? That nigga's he got a whole country behind him. That nigga sell out everything. Uh, this ain't the Bud. Everybody else keep saying this the how yo, Bud got the fucking worst resume in boxing. How the fuck this is the Bud era? You know what I mean, like, come on, man. This Ricky Byrne fighting motherfucker like Bud ain't fight nobody in a prime, bro. He don't fight nobody in a prime. He don't do nothing spectacular. Like y'all just watching fight Madrimov. He ain't put on no boxing clinic. What boxing clinic that nigga did? Boots would beat the shit out of Mario Barrios. Boots would beat the shit out of Mario Barrios. See, you want to know what's crazy about this Bud Crawford shit? They come on here, right? They said Madrimov got he all this ring experience. Yo, how you got all this ring experience with 10 fights? Oh, he got an amateur. Every fighter got an amateur background. My fucking son got an amateur background. He two-time motherfucking Golden Glove champ. He got an amateur background. You understand? Every fighter got to go through the amateurs and build a background. You understand me? But we talk about ring experience, IQ. You got a motherfucker with 32 wins. His ring experience and IQ, right? It's way better than a person with 10 wins. And they got 21, 29 knockouts. How many Madrimov got? Like 7? Now I mean, like, come on, make it make sense. And then y'all say these 300 amateur fights, and when you go up and look it up, he only really got 78 amateur fights. Why the lies? Why the lies? And then you see the corny shit that they push because you just watch, they do the same shit to Bertle, Andre Ward, a nut. No, you lie these Terrence Crawford numbers, these ticket sales, which was raw. Then you trying to force a nigga to change his statement and what he texts so the young boy can feel cool, man. Fuck up out of here, man. These niggas keep trying to push some dumb shit. Nah, facts. The nigga could have signed over with PBC, but he re-signed with Top Rank. And what the fuck they do? They played the shit out of it. Then you want to say PBC blackballed him. Nah, he the one that created the other side of the street. Cause nigga back in 15, nigga, you ain't had to sign back. You ain't had to sign back with Top Rank. You could have went on the other side of the street and got them fights. So what happened when you went on the other side of the street and you fought Spence? You could have stayed over there and still had all the fights and fight all them young niggas and get your money. And you could have defended your undisputed belts, but he didn't. He ran like a little bitch. He moved up, sat out a year, trying to put the blame on Spence. Cause Spence ain't come out and say shit yet, trying to put the blame on Spence when we know Bud fucking lying because he always lie. Nobody don't get Boots. Listen, I just named y'all Boots top 10 killers he fought. And they be hating on that boy. He could have fought Keith. He fought Sean, but like I said, that Sean Porter fight was rigged to me, man, because he ain't even hurt Porter. He ain't even hurt him. Kenny just stopped that shit on some dumb shit. He could have fought all them niggas back in their prime, but he didn't. He chose to fight a bum ass, like, oh, bro. They robbed Pacquiao for the belt. When Pacquiao beat the shit out of Jeff Horn, they robbed the shit out of Pacquiao, gave Jeff Horn the belt. And what happened? Soon Terrence Crawford moved up to 147. Who was his first fight at 147? Jeff Horn. And what happened? He retained the title. He beat Jeff Horn. Like, the shit be so rigged for him. The shit be telling made for him. That boy ass, man. Bud overrated. That nigga on snack. His gloves be busting. Like, but listen, this what I be telling people. So, Bud versus Vergil Ortiz is a bigger fight than Bud versus Boots? Fuck no. Fuck no. Y'all just seen what the fuck Boots did. Y'all just seen what Boots did, especially if you bring this shit to the East Coast. You just seen how many fucking tickets Boots just sold. You understand? He sold that fucking Wells Fargo the fuck out. Facts. And that's real shit. How you resign with a motherfucking company that shit on you and say you don't sell no motherfucking tickets. You don't sell no pay-per-views. You're not a motherfucking star. None of that. But you re-sign with them. Then now you leave them, you want to sue them. Like, why? Like, come on. Like, come on, bro. And then people see the truth, nigga. You don't sell no tickets. You don't sell shit. You're not a star. You never was a star. Because if you was a star, you wouldn't worry about a Canelo fight. You worried about a fucking payday. If he was a star, listen, how you go from making all this money with Spence, right? You made 10 million with Dave Avenisia. And Turkey pay all of this money, right? Since Turkey pay all of this money, why the fuck you only get paid 2.5 million if Turkey pay all this money? I thought that nigga would have made $40 million off that fight the way that you talking about Turkey. You understand? Turkey ain't paying no fucking money. And Canelo will fucking punch a hole through Bud chest. You better leave Canelo alone. Like Canelo hit different. That nigga hit different, man. You understand? And his resume is clear. Listen, the only fight the world want to see is Canelo versus David Benavidez. We don't want like Crawford. How the fuck you want to sneak your way, nigga? Go fight Dave Benavidez. If Crawford want to fight fucking Canelo, Crawford can go fight David Benavidez. David beat the shit out of Crawford, man. Y'all keep overhyping this fucking bum ass dude, yo. And just like I say, everybody keeps saying Shakur this, Shakur that, right? If Shakur Stevenson ain't had that WBC belt, he won't be shit. Only thing saving Shakur's career is that belt. If that nigga wouldn't have that belt, he won't be shit. His old advisors know that. The new advisor right now, that want to sign him, they know. But they know if they get that belt up out his hand, it's over for him. Nobody ain't gonna come try and watch him fight. You understand? He gotta exchange more, man. Cause he be jumping too back, like he be jumping out of range and he can't counter, he can't do nothing. Like he's scared, bro. Like he be scared to get hit. And we don't even know if Shakur got a chin. You feel me? Like people like, oh no, he was going at it with Jamal Herring. But you gotta understand, like he always sparred Jamal Herring. Like, what the fuck y'all people be talking about? Now I mean Jamal Herring all be in the same camp. Wasn't Jamal Herring motherfucking trainer was Bomac at one time? And so say chum, niggas be hate. Everybody hate on Canelo. Canelo got the best resume in the game. You understand me? Canelo got the best resume in the game. That shit longer than Broad Street, man. And all the names he fought, like I keep saying, he fought all them fighters in a prime. He fought every fighter in a prime. You know? It's even just like how niggas be trying shit on Tank resume. Even when he was with Floyd. All the fighters he fought when he was with Floyd, they all was top dogs. You understand? So his resume deep. He got a nice resume. You understand me? Once he signed with Floyd, they gave him the Segler fight, the Pedraza fight. They all heavy, big names, champions. You know what I mean? Champions names. Like these niggas, big dog. His resume deep. And that shit about to get deeper. Tank shit about to get deeper. You understand? I gave y'all 10 top 5 opponents on Boots record a couple days ago. That shit deep. You understand? These fighters got deep resumes. You understand? But the person right now, Canelo resume, niggas ain't fucking with that boy resume. That nigga shit crazy. Canelo shit crazy, man. Yeah, that's why I said that shit was friendly. Muhammad Shakur fought, how they was exchanging. That shit was like it was rigged. So people people always bring up the Heron fight. Yeah, he this and that. Nigga, that's the only time he ever was killer core is when he fought Jamal Heron and when he fought his brother-in-law. That's the only time you seen him really exchange with people. But besides that, that nigga be running. He be hard lashing. Yeah, Dave got a good one too. Dave, Dave, Dave got a good resume too. He fight people when they prime. He don't hold back. He gonna give you the fight right there and then. You understand me? Like people keep saying like Dave Morrell be like, he's ducking me. How he's ducking you if he's somebody mandatory? You understand me? Like, and then the fights he giving us is the fights we want to see. Look at the person resume. You understand, Dave Morrell? We respect you because you say know how you look in boxing, but look at your record. Do you really deserve it? You just came onto the scene. I'd rather see him put in the work that he's with the other fighters that he chose, like a Boo Boo Andre. That was a hell of a fucking fight. Caleb Plant, hell of a fight. Darrell, hella, all his fights was fucking crazy. You understand? Especially when he moved up to 175. When he fought Alexander, like he fought an Olympian to beat an Olympian. You understand? And he went the distance in 12. He went the distance at 175. And, he looked it cool. I see me. I don't look at the power wise. I look at your conditioning. See how you'll look in 12 rounds, going the whole 12. See how your body looks, how your punch output is. A lot of people be focused. How you doing? A lot of people be focused on the knockouts when it don't really be that. You know what I mean? When Morrell moved up to 175 and fought the ball, whatever his name is, Morrell. Okay, whatever the boy name was, no. He looked good, like how he was boxing, he looked good, but he was letting the ball hit him with too much. You know what I mean? It was with too much dumb shit. That was really dumb shit. How he was looking at his stance in school, but he was getting hit with too much stupid dumb shit. You know? It's just like when people were like, "Oh, Dave Amnesia was hitting Boots too much," and when you go back and watch the fight and you really look at it, he was hitting all gloves. Nah, man. Frank was fucking tanked up. He was hitting him with that jab too much, and when you rewatch the fight, you see Tank was hitting. You see Frank Martin was hitting all gloves. You understand me? There's a difference from when a person glove hits you and when your glove hits you. When the person only hits your glove and your glove cheering in your fucking face, there's a big difference. Yeah, I love. Listen, only the champions can do it right now when they scared. They trying to enjoy they moment right now. They gonna run from that boy, and once he get him, they all gonna be forced to fight him. Once Boots collect every belt, everybody they gonna be forced to fight Boots. They gonna have to fight him now. Yeah, you want the belt? I got it. You gonna come get it? I'm gonna beat your ass. You come trying to take my shit. You understand me? And that's the scary thing they all scared of, because Boots won't do it, man. Like, people don't know a phenom in front of their face till they see him, man, and they got one right now in their presence and they don't even know it. And once he take over this shit, it's over, man. It's over. That should be over. Yeah, Dave was a fat nigga. That's the same thing I tell my son. I told my son the same thing. Cause his first amateur fights, if I'm not mistaken, that shit was like at 189. If I'm not mistaken, like 189, 183. And my son was fighting all niggas that's like 6'5" and shit. He was fighting all tall niggas, big, like driving looking type niggas, like Luke and them niggas. He was fighting all these big motherfuckers, right? And my son probably like, if I'm not mistaken, between 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". Now I mean his real weight, he probably like like a 140 pounder, 135, between 130, 140. My son, like his real weight should be. But when he first went to amateurs, he started up coming down. And I always told him, I said, bro, listen, man, when your power, like you hitting these big niggas, when you get down to your true weight size and you punch these niggas that's in your weight class, they ain't gonna be able to handle your power. You understand? They not gonna be able to handle that shit. You understand? Hit Keep hitting them arms, attack that body, because they ain't gonna be able to handle you shit. Once you listen, 4 or 5 rounds, he gonna be getting them out of here. And the last fights he had, how he was hitting them niggas, putting them down, he see it. He was like, dang, he see that shit, and he know that shit now. Like, bro, once I'm in this weight range right here, Dad, these niggas ain't gonna be able to touch me. I know you ain't gonna be able to touch me. Because a lot of fighters, when they come in the amateurs and they fight, they start from down and they move up. Now my son started up and he coming down. So when he was up, he was fucking these big niggas up, punching on them, breaking they shit down. You understand me? They feeling his shit. Now he's coming down to his original weight class. He's gonna be fucking niggas up, and that's what Dave Benavidez. His power came with him. You understand me? He just fought a person at 175 that's really conditioning at that weight. He's been campaigning Alexander, he been campaigning at that weight for how long? You understand me? So, no, they still did a good job. 5'7". They still did a good job. Man, they gonna always hug Bud, man. Bunch of fucking nut huggers. They gonna always hug Bud. Yeah, it's gonna get greater later though. If he let Vergil Ortiz expose him, man, he know the fight everybody want. You know, cause I see what he tried to do with that spin shit, trying to call it an urban fight when it never was an urban fight. That was the biggest fight out there. You understand? That was the biggest fight to be made in boxing. And like I said, Al Heyman and them made that shit. So you know, Crawford gonna always come in and shit on niggas. You understand? We won't find out till Earl tell us the truth. But y'all, I'm gonna get inside this place real fast. I'm gonna get back at y'all. I'm gonna go live, and everybody that was on the live, I'm gonna send y'all a link next time because I was trying to send it right here. I'm gonna send y'all a link, and y'all can come on the live. And we can talk all shit. You feel me? All facts, no opinion, sport podcast. Get at me, man. You hear me? And I'm gonna try and get my son up on this joint too, so he can talk this shit and get y'all his knowledge and his game. You know what I mean? So, two-time champ, amateur champ, Golden Glove champ. Really nice, big dog. You hear me? Until then, I'm gonna get at y'all. Dollar.